Hello, my name's Greg Lovell and I'm the Labour Party Prospective Parliamentary candidate for the new seat of Chippenham for the general election this year. I just wanted to very briefly introduce myself to you and also let you know about some of the ways that you'll be able to get in touch with me during the election campaign. First and foremost, I should let you know that I live in the constituency. I actually live in the town of Corsham. It's one of the 4 towns that go to make up the new Chippenham constituency. And I actually work from home. I've set up in the last couple of years my own online fair trade business. I used to work in the City of London before that as a solicitor, but left that and moved down to the southwest and set up my business. I live here in Corsham with my wife Liz, and she is expecting our first child in the next few days. As regards why I became a candidate and why the Labour Party, well, I've only been a member of the party for the last couple of years, but fundamentally the principles that underpin the Labour Party are the same principles that I believe in when it comes to politics and our society. I believe in equality, fairness, and the opportunity that, regardless of your background, for everyone to achieve something. And I think these principles have actually served Labour very well in the last 13 years. The massive improvement in our schools and our hospitals, and great initiatives such as the Sure Start centres for young children and mothers have made a real difference to people's lives. However, I can recognise and I completely accept that there have been mistakes, and certain people find themselves now with a difficult choice. What I hope to be able to do during the election campaign is speak to as many people as possible, hopefully meeting people face to face, but if not, through email, phone conversations, and explain why I think Labour is the right choice and why I think that a Conservative government would be the wrong move for the country and the wrong move for Chippenham. So, as I said, I want you to get in touch with me. I want to hear your questions and to learn about your experiences across this area of Wiltshire. I can be contacted in a number of ways. Firstly, we're going to be getting out and about across the constituency, and hopefully I will have a chance to meet you either at one of our stalls that we'll be holding in the town centres, or at one of the more organised hustings events, which are sort of question time style events, and they're being organised by a variety of groups. And there'll be information about where they're happening and when they're happening on my website. One of the ways of getting in touch with me actually is through the website. So if you go to www.greg4, that's the number 4, chippenham.co.uk, you'll be able to contact me there, and you'll also be able to see information about some of the events that are coming up. And I really hope to be able to see you there. We can talk about some of the things that are concerning you, and hopefully I'll have a chance to explain my point of view. Now, there's one thing that I can promise you now. At this time in an election campaign, it's very easy for candidates to promise the earth, or sign up for everything, and claim to be supporters of any cause going in a bid to win themselves votes. Well, it's my personal view that politics has suffered quite badly in the last year, and one of the problems has been a lack of integrity on behalf of our politicians. There's too much spin, and there's too much pandering to the views of the press and trying to be all things to all people. Well, I can promise you now that I won't be like that. What I can promise you honestly is, if you put a question to me or you have a point you'd like to make, then I will consider it carefully and I will answer you honestly and with integrity. We may not always agree, but I hope that regardless of the outcome of our discussions, you'll always find me to have been truthful and fair. I can't promise any more than that, but I hope that that will help you and encourage you in making your decision when the election comes around. So, please get in touch. The website's a great way to do that, gregforchippenham.co.uk, or if you're on Facebook, you can come to the Facebook page and message me through that. That's facebook.com/gregforchippenham again. Or if you're so inclined, you can follow me on Twitter, and I'm at Greg Lovell UK. I hope one way or the other, ideally face to face, but if not, then through the internet, to be in touch with as many of you as possible in the coming months. I really do genuinely want to hear your views, and I look forward to being able to meet you, to answer your questions, and hopefully to convince you that I'm worthy of your trust come the election, whenever it might be. Thanks very much for listening. Do drop back again to find out more updates. There'll be regular updates on my website, and occasionally we'll put some more videos on there so you can find out what we're up to during the campaign.